This case is the parole of Emil Blonsky, also known as Abomination.
For Waters. Nana stay.
Previously on She-Hulk, the man you see before you is not the same Emil Blonsky. He plans to open a meditation retreat.
We hereby grant Mr. Blonsky's release on parole, effective immediately. Mr. Blonsky is prohibited from turning into Abomination and is ordered to wear an inhibitor in perpetuity.
I am Josh.
Jim.
My plan was to strike up a very normal conversation with a beautiful woman.
She-Hulk is amazing. Yeah, I just want to be amazing tonight.
I don't know. I think you're pretty great.
Some of these are death threats. The best thing to do is ignore it. Just let her live her life.
Hey, everyone.
Hey there guys, Unofficial MCU here, hope you're all doing well, and welcome to our preview video for She-Hulk Episode 7, as we're going to be talking about all of our different theories and predictions and speculations for the upcoming episode, and as well into the future of the overall show with its following episodes aside from just Episode 7. You guys just watched a brand new recap clip officially shared from Marvel for Episode 7 here, recapping some main points that we've seen here throughout the entirety of the show. Specifically, at the beginning of that clip, we see the feature of Episode 3 with the Abomination, Emil Blonsky, and possibly potentially having his character come back around in Episode 7, I think is a huge, massive possibility, and something at that they're very well probably teasing here in this clip at the same time. I have been wondering and speculating on what on earth are they doing with Emil Blonsky. He showed up in Episode 3, as we all saw there. He had a tease in Episode 2 there at the same time as well, and a little bit of a reference slash mention. And as we saw in Episode 3, Jennifer Walters, aka She-Hulk, had represented Emil Blonsky in a case that freed him from prison. So he's now kind of just a free man roaming around doing his thing type of thing from what we have heard. However, Episode 7 has a massive potential to potentially set up his character a little bit more here and what he's going to be doing here, not only in the future of this show alone, but also in the future of the overall, I guess, MCU here at the same time as well. From what else we also know about Emil Blonsky is that he currently has some type of inhibitor chip that doesn't allow him to transform into the Abomination. This is our understanding from it. However, I could be very, very wrong about this. If for anything, he's not going to be the smartest person out there when it comes to these regards. However, I think he's going to get recruited for the Thunderbolts, at least by the end of this show here. As we know, a Thunderbolts movie is coming up for the year of 2024. They're essentially like a evil Avengers, but in this case, they're being described as a DC / Warner Brothers Suicide Squad. Pretty much essentially where you have villains doing good things, and it's going to probably bring in some of those more adult tones and themes here and concepts further into the MCU there at the same time as well. I'm not saying that all those characters are going to end up kicking the bucket and actually dying. I think that they are going to play a future role within the MCU. It's just really going to kind of have that kind of theme and tone and feel to it when it comes to having villains portraying hero type of values. This is something that does make sense, especially with the MCU currently in its state as of right now after the events of Endgame, the post-Endgame MCU here. There isn't any such thing as the Avengers or anything like that, so it makes sense that there would be some type of another initiative setting together a group of superheroes that would be the Thunderbolts. We should also remember that they aren't going to be viewed as, well, necessarily heroes, but villains at the same time, rather just, I guess, people doing their thing, just superhero type of people. Anyway, I'll be talking about this in depth in a separate future video here on the channel and everything regarding around that, with the Abomination potentially possibly joining the Thunderbolts in the future of the MCU here, more potentially towards the end of the She-Hulk show at the same time here as well. Something else that this new clip / recap of She-Hulk Episode 7 had kind of given us a little bit is the love life of Jennifer Walters. Now, yes, I don't really care all that much completely about it, to be completely honest and fair with you guys. I just kind of want to throw it out there because, yes, it is character development for her overall character, and really more importantly, humanizing superhero characters. This is something that the show Falcon and the Winter Soldier heavily implied on, and something I absolutely loved, and the She-Hulk show is doing the same exact thing here, and I'm kind of loving it, but it's not completely my entire rift. It's honestly probably because of the immaculate humor and all that type of comedy that they have going on here at the same time with this show. Something else I'd also like to mention, I did mention this in our last week video regarding around this, however, I wouldn't cross your fingers or hold your breath on this, seeing that they would be potentially teasing the return of Emil Blonsky / the Abomination. They have the potential to bring back Bruce Banner or / Smart Hulk, or at least give us some type of further understanding and explanation for as of what he's doing on the planet of Sakaar. Sakaar is the planet that the Incredible Hulk / Thor had spent on a little bit of time in the Thor Ragnarok movie. There are very many different directions and and plot points that they could go here with this overall show here at this point in time here. It's just a matter of time, and it's all being thrown up in the air. We simply just don't know because of so many plot points being set up here for the She-Hulk show, which does make it rather exciting because they can go any which direction that they really want to. However, it's also frustrating at the same time because you're setting up plot points but not doing anything with them, which can honestly be quite frustrating and annoying at the same time as well. And it's stuff to give you to look forward to with the future of the MCU and the She-Hulk character, so there is that there as well. Anyway, I want to know of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. I'd absolutely love to hear what you guys all think here about the She-Hulk show for one thing so far, and for another thing, what you guys all think are going to be happening here in the future of the show with episode 7. I'd love to hear what you guys all think in the comment section down below. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it, as it really does help the channel, and check out our Instagram and official MC for more Marvel related content, link down in the description down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching today's video. We'll have our breakdown video out shortly here for episode 7 for She-Hulk. There's also plenty and tons of news regarding Deadpool 3 and the future of the MCU with all of that. And of course, this is all stuff we'll be covering and talking about shortly here on the channel as well. We talk about all types of related Marvel news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, you have found the right place. Hit the subscribe button and join us here today. This has been Unofficial MCU, guys. Have a great one. Peace out.